People are scattered around, some in clusters, some sitting near a glowing fire pit that flickers in the center of the room. It seems impossible to have a flame burning indoors, but nobody looks concerned. There's a sense of rightness about it, as if it belongs here. Auntie Nena stands by the fire. Her posture is poised and confident, and she smiles when she sees me. Ada, she says, I'm very pleased you decided to come. My gaze darts around the room, taking in the fascinating mix of people. One woman has white streaks in her braids. A younger man sports intricate tattoos swirling across his arms. And there's an older man on the floor, quietly thumbing a string of afa beads. Who are all these people? I whisper. Auntie Nena turns slightly and gestures around the room. They are Umu Oji, the children of the Cowrie. We are the keepers of the stories, the guardians of our traditions, and the protectors of the legacy. I'm about to ask another question when a tall man in his early 30s steps forward. His grin is warm and casual, totally different from Auntie Nena's prim formality. Hey, I'm Obiora, he says, folding his arms over his chest. Glad you made it. We've been wondering if you ever would. A slender woman with bright eyes and box braids comes up beside him. And I'm Keisha, she says. It's about time we meet the mysterious chosen one. She winks, letting me know she's only half teasing. I can't help feeling a little more relaxed around them. Something about their energy makes me feel like I'm among friends rather than strangers. But I'm also hyper aware of how surreal this entire situation is. Auntie Nena nods approvingly. Obiora and Keisha have been very diligent in our search for the bracelet. They will be able to answer many of your questions. Obiora shrugs. We do what we can. It's a big world out there. Auntie Nena places a gentle hand on my shoulder. Ada, we would like to give you a proper welcome. She leads me across the large room to a long table laden with steaming dishes. I recognize jollof rice, egusi soup, puff puff, spicy suya skewers, and a big pot of pepper soup. My mouth waters at the familiar aromas. Others in the room step up as well, forming a loose circle around the table. Auntie Nena motions for me to take a plate first. This is our way of honoring you, Ada, she says, clearly enunciating each word. You have chosen to walk this path, and we do not take that lightly. Keisha grins, grabbing a plate of her own. And honestly, it's just a great excuse to eat some amazing food. Obiora nudges her playfully. You're not wrong. I fill my plate with a little bit of everything, my nerves settling slightly as I realize how communal this is. Despite the undercurrent of mystery, there's also warmth here, a sense of family. After we finish the meal, or at least eat enough to satisfy Auntie Nena, she rises to her feet. Come, Ada, she says. There is someone else you must meet. My stomach knots again, but I follow her toward the fire pit where more people have gathered in a semicircle. The flames crackle, casting dancing shadows on the walls. Auntie Nena touches my arm and speaks quietly. Please, join us by the fire. We shall formally introduce you to Umu Oji. I take a breath, my heart pounding in my ears as I step into the circle.